had Sony execs, you know, with 7-figure salaries come out and talking about 1080p makes you a better goddamn gamer. You know, Phil's a great guy. Phil should be out there talking about 4K will make you a better goddamn Christian.
I have heard that they are going with 4K makes you a better Christian. So
thank you, Christ, for allowing all this awesome stuff to happen.
Hey, that intro gets me a time. We didn't say some on the show. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. First off, does my mic sound good? I'm good here.
Fucking beautiful.
All right, beautiful, baby. I got me a new mic. I'm such a goat mouth. I got this Audio Technica thing here. I haven't even hooked it up yet. I'm gonna do it tonight. I promise. I got a bunch of videos that I've done that I have yet to upload. But anyway. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Gaming Buzz, Proto6X, all you guys, man. Shout out to everybody on both sides of the map. Xbox plays, even shout out to the Wii U. I mean, the weirdos on the Switch. Shout out to everybody, man. We're going to have a great show today. This, I promise you, nigga, do tell.
But now, not the Ouya kids.
Let me get into character. Let me channel all my inner pony. Hey, yo, we back, man. Hey, listen, we haven't done a show in about what, 2-3 weeks?
It's been about a week or two, yeah.
I haven't been around you Xbox with this filthy disease in about 2 weeks. And listen,
I've been too busy playing my cartoony games, man, and having fun.
Well, I heard you. You know, you've been out there on that Sea of Thieves. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about Sea of Thieves. We're gonna talk about the Spider-Man. We're gonna talk about
Far Cry
5.
What about the PS5, man? We're gonna talk about
the PlayStation 5. We're gonna talk about, you know, do you guys really? Cause I got a personal because I haven't really spoken to you guys. It's the truth. In about 2 weeks, so you know, I've been out there trying to find myself within myself because I think I lost myself. Right? Don't let that go over your head. And I haven't really spoken to you guys, and I want to get you guys, you know, your honest opinion. Also, do you still believe that the Xbox is the best box, or is it just brand loyalty at this time? All right.
I prefer Xbox. I got a PS4 right here.
Cool. I
play it and stuff.
We're gonna see that for the end of the show. We're gonna close the show with that. But listen,
I'm about to
I gotta let you guys know right now. I have new rules on this channel. Like I said, I haven't spoken to you guys. That I would hate to question any member of this panel's integrity. This is a drug-free environment, and anything you say will be used against you in a later episode. Okay. I have a contract.
So if I get 2 strikes out of 3, we still good, right?
Yeah,
I'm saying. All right.
I'm just saying. But anyway, getting right into today's show again. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you, like I said, you come in, you be kind to the like button. If you think Next Gen is full of shit, hit the like button. If you think my channel was dog shit, hit the like button. All right. All right. So as the room is still filling up, Xbox, what's going on with you, brother? I haven't spoken to you. What are you playing? What are you doing?
Yo, not too much, man. I got back into Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. Me and Mega joined up with the Don and our boy Flip Money. We were playing Sea of Thieves last night, man. Absolutely gorgeous game. We had a blast playing it. And yo, Mega really had a blast because he got shot out of a cannon like straight up into the air. Other than that, man, I've been getting hyped over this Spider-Man as well. I've been watching the Game Informer as the news keeps coming out. And I'm a huge like comic book geek, man. I grew up like my dad was collecting comic books. He gave me the collection. I was a big Spider-Man fan, like all through my childhood and stuff. So I'm excited for that game as well. I don't know, it's just been nothing but a good time to be a gamer, man. I'm excited, dude.
All right. Bullshit. Chris, what's going on with you, good brother? I haven't spoken to you in a while. You're back on vacation. You came back to, you know, have Next Gen deflected. I'm on the other side of the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I've just been battling it out in Far Cry 5. I'm kind of enjoying it. It's just more of the same, just a couple new things added, but it's really basically the same game. It's got a good story though, so if it didn't have a good story, I would say this game is a carbon copy of the last two. However, it's fun and fishing is quite relaxing, except when you fight a fucking fish for a good solid 5 minutes and then somebody comes runs up on you and kills you.
You know, I haven't played any of the Far Cry games exposed. I do have Far Cry 5 booted it up, but I may have to send my Xbox off. We can talk about it on the show. I think is something's wrong with it. It's been tripping out. But okay, like I said, I heard it's a beautiful game. I have yet to play it. K Mega K from the 405. What's up, good brother?
What's up with you? What's
What's going on with you? Have you been out there doing any damage controlling out in these streets? Talk,
man. I'm over here just yeah, man. Of course, yeah. I can't deal with traitors anymore. So go ahead and get that recorded. Get that recorded. So Morgana.
Morgan Days. What's his name? Morgan Days.
Whatever.
Yeah, okay. Shout out to him.
Yeah, big shout out to the Persona fan. Anyway, so anyway.
Hey, listen. A fun note. I didn't. Morgan is Japanese. I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know. I don't care what.
I'm just saying. I don't know. He lives in Japan. I don't know.
That's good. Yeah. I mean, they all can get this work. I ain't worried about it. Anyway, no, man. Big shout out to him. But anyway, so no, I've been playing. I played some Sea of Thieves. I was off for a week from it because I didn't really get everybody that I was trying to play with. They were already bunched up with somebody, so it was really fun.
He was working on gameplay for next podcast, man. That's what he was doing.
Well, wait, hold on. Yeah. So you're saying you didn't play much of Sea of Thieves?
No, I didn't play. I've been playing for a week. Yeah.
I thought you said people were bunched up. I'm sorry.
No. Yeah, there were people when I seen people that I wanted to go in and try to play with. They were already bunched up and playing with other people. You see what I'm saying? Because it's only a cast of 4, and I've never been that big of a fan of playing it by myself. So, and I've stated that. So go keep recording. So I just
that's all I do is play it by myself.
Yeah, really. Well, Don was over here saying some cool shit about it, which was so you can go out there and do some real dirt or get this with 2-man crew. But anyway, man, the Sea of Thieves is life. We were streaming it for like what 4 hours last night.
Like that, man.
Yeah, we was having a great time, man. We had quite a few people watching. So
y'all didn't watch WrestleMania?
Nah, man, I'm not. That's for you to crowd, man. That's you crowd.
That's your guys' deal, man. We about the games. Yeah.
I'm done with
Hey, I'm gonna expose
this
WCW. I only watch one wrestling pay-per-view a year, and that's WrestleMania. I don't give a fuck about any of the other ones.
Yeah, but no, and then I've also been playing a little bit. I'm back on Forza Horizon 2 because I have not beat that, and I'm halfway through it right now, man. So
okay, all right. So we got the formalities out of the way. I'm ready to throw you fuck niggas under the bus. All right, now listen.
Hey, N-words. I thought we were a clean podcast.
Right.
Man. I'm sorry, but it is what it is.
Right.
Actually, let me bring out. Actually, I lost the article. I have it right here. So, it's been a tumultuous few weeks here on the internet, right? It's been kind of hard as of late. I guess you want to say being an Xbox guy or a fan, that being your primary console of choice. And listen, I'm of course sure you guys have got messages about me. Or whatever.
maybe a couple, man. Maybe a couple.
It is what it is, right? You know what I mean? But
I said Z done lost his mind. Yeah.
I get the messages. What's up with Z and Crap? Are they beefing? I'm like, look, that's between them.
But listen, man. Sometimes brothers got to fight, man. We got to disagree with Cain and Abel, man. You know what I mean? How you say you're gonna have the yin and the yang here? You know what I mean? But anyway, I say this. So it's been, I guess, I wanted to say Xbox. I'm gonna say
more like Jesus and
Microsoft
Judas.
period. Microsoft period. They've been having a hard go in the press. You know what I mean? But far as media now coming out, which I think is it's crazy. It's funny. First they were singing the praise of Sea of Thieves, breath of fresh air. Something different, rare is back. I've seen several good articles on the game when it first came out or right before it launched. You know what I mean? You guys here were talking about the Twitch numbers and stream numbers. Like a lot can change in 2 weeks. Now everyone, I guess, you may say, hopped on the hate Sea of Thieves bandwagon. Someone told me the other day that I was getting personal because I said the Kraken was lacking. But that's neither here or there. I'm going to ask you guys, and I would hate to push anyone's here. It's integrity. Are you guys still enjoying the game? Do you think all the hate is warranted, or is it just another media witch hunt trying to smear the almighty Xbox and their good name?
Let me say this because I've probably played the game the least amount out of
less than me.
K Mega.
I got about 44 minutes clocked in.
Okay, so I got about 58. Here's my thing. I've ran into one PC boat to where I couldn't destroy them. I was lined up right with them, just blasting with cannons, and then they took me out. I'm not saying that I would run into PC players every time, but it is a bit of a turnoff. My thing with Sea of Thieves is it's it's kind of barren as far as content because all it is fetch quests. And I find myself with most open world games to just kind of wander around and do whatever I want. I'm very ADD when it comes to that. No disrespect to those that have it. I suffer myself. However, when it comes to open world games where there's not a lot of content, I'm kind of glad I Game Pass that shit.
Oh, dude, I Game Pass that too. And with me only like putting down $10 a month to play that plus over 160 other games, dude, I'm completely happy with Sea of Thieves. Now, I can't speak for the people who threw down the $60 and did all that. I can only speak about my experience. And what I see right here is a really, really good infrastructure for a game that's just going to keep adding content over time. Even with the content we have now, they might be
keep going. I gotta move my car. Just keep going.
All right, they might be fetch quests and stuff like that, but they are inherently different from each other. You go from like chasing around animals and having to bring them back to a certain outpost, which does make you a lot of gold, to the more traditional pirate where you're solving riddles or you're looking at the map with the big red X on it. You're figuring out, which island and stuff like that, to the Order of Souls, which deals with, actually fighting like waves of skeletons until you get to the captain and then taking that skull back. So even though they're fetch quests, there's 3 different variations that for me, they're enough for now until they drop more content. Once they do that, I want to see how much content they drop in that, that first drop, and see how much more they're going to bring to the table. But at the end of the day, man, they put down a really good infrastructure. The game looks absolutely beautiful. You play with your friends, and like Kid Nigga said, we were streaming for like 4 fucking hours, and we didn't even realize it. You know what I'm saying? We're just chilling, having fun, getting treasure, getting gold, and we're having a blast playing, man.
Now, do you think they'll ever add any story elements? Or do you think it's just going to kind of be what it is?
I think the story is going to be within the missions, which
so basically what you kind of make of it, right?
Right, yeah.
Well, I think like each treasure and stuff like that, as you get into Legendary, is going to have more of a story backdrop. And I think this first level of voyages where you have to get up to level 50 on each one of the venues or whatnot, I think that's just gearing you up for that. I feel like there's going to be more story when you're going to get this treasure. There's a whole kind of reason why and stuff like that, but that's coming down the pipeline. We don't have that right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and also the game is from like the Twitch, it's gone down from when it was #1 to the top 5. Now it's like 16, I think, right now. And it has.
I saw it #3 yesterday on Mixer though.
Right. Yeah. Well, see, it could be, but I'm looking at Twitch, and right now it's in the top 20. It's 16. Has 20,000 viewers. Basically, it's like 19,495 viewers off of 552 channels.
I'm back.
So
I'm sorry.
So basically, it's not dead by the stretch. Of course, when you got the naysayers, they'll say something about a game. There'll be some people that don't have the sterner stuff to want to, I guess, listen to their own conscience and like what they want to like, and so they just follow the herd. And I'm not that person. I bought the game. I'm not upset about about my purchase. And so for anybody that's not liking that, tough shit. It was my money that I paid for it. So I think it's for anybody that don't like the game, I don't know why people are still stressing over it. There's plenty of other games that's supposed to be coming out for PlayStation. Well, not plenty, but about 3 big titles are supposed to be coming for PlayStation, and those would you be excited for. I mean, if in the games that you should already have in your library, I don't see why anybody would still want to talk about Sea of Thieves if it's not worthy of you even wanting to even try to play it or anything of that nature. That's how I look at it.
See, what I still enjoy playing the game as far as just kind of sailing and just kind of, and it's one of those games where you're like, all right, I kind of just need to chill out and kind of have like not really like a Zen moment, but just kind of like just a relaxing kind of just a chill moment. And that's kind of what I've been using for Sea of Thieves for, is just kind of sailing and just, still being in Michigan and the grass really still ain't green and there's no leaves on trees. It's still kind of depressing out. So it's kind of nice to see, bright skies and blue water. You know what I mean? It kind of gives me that happy place. But I'm not saying that I'm not saying that it's a game that I love. It's good for what it is, and I'm glad that it's out there for the people that enjoy it. I know Crap likes it, but I know Crap is a little annoyed with the PC players cheating. So
right,
you guys hear me? Almost told me you didn't.
Yeah, no, we hear you.
I'm sorry, I'm getting back. So I missed the whole 7 minutes of damage control. Fill me in again. So I asked the question: was the hate warranted? I'm sorry, I had to go move my car, ladies. No,
the complaints from people that's actually playing the game is warranted, but just the hate, it's not. I mean, that's anybody can hate on anything. I could for instance, I could just go on this whole spree of just talking about how I can't stand God of War and things of that nature, but I don't. I just say it's not the game for me. I hope the game is successful.
And you don't attack people with that and say, "Well, dude, you shouldn't like it, yo." That's a big thing with Sea of Thieves. And I know, Mega, I know you would love to talk about this because there's people out there saying that we shouldn't like the game. We shouldn't play the game. If we're having fun with the game, what does that bring that other person? Why are you getting so pissed off that somebody actually enjoys the game? When you see how many hours I have playing that game, how are you going to say that I'm trying to damage control? Am I that hardcore that I have to damage control for 20, 30 hours or so?
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
What's really funny to me is that when I'm playing the game, like I said, I haven't played the game in a week.
Okay, so wait, for the record, you are enjoying the game.
Oh yeah, and last night when we was playing, it was like time just went away, and people could hear, some people I guess can fake the funk or whatever, but when we were playing the game, it was authentic, it was fun, it was crazy, and when you play different personalities, anything can happen. And look, I haven't got a chance to face the Kraken yet, so
wait, you haven't faced the Kraken? That's like
no, I haven't got to the Kraken yet, and that's really weird.
Okay,
but no, I haven't. But regardless of that, it's just the game is just fun to play, and for one of the reasons why when I'm streaming is like there was more people watching when we were playing Sea of Thieves than I have when we was having Fight Night or any other stream that I'll be having on.
Now, I will hit you with this. Right, I remember, I've always been a jokester, right? And my teacher would say, "Zaire." Well, she's gonna be my first name is Al Bishme. Al Bishme's like, but anyway, she say, Al, they're not laughing with you, they're laughing at you. Are people watching these streams to laugh at you and how bad of a dog shit game this is? Or you think that they're
I think between the four of us that was playing, we probably got about
love and support, man.
I got some stream money. I got some stream money. I got tipped. Appreciate that. Also, we gained maybe about 15 to 20 different followers.
Okay.
So I mean, it's not so. Regardless if people are watching it to see somebody feel, because I mean, people was interacting with us. There was our boy. Our boy that listened to the next podcast in GRG, he was over here clowning like, "Man, I want you to get ate up by that shark," because I was fighting two sharks and shit, man. And it was wild, man. I'm just having a good time playing the game. I can't speak for anybody else. If you don't like it, then I don't know what to tell you. But
I got a question.
Problem.
So I'm gonna ask people of the chat request to treat him as a hostile witness. Now, okay, listen. Now and again, right? And I want to first off let guys know my bias. I don't have a problem, telling you my shortcomings and my flaws, right? I don't really care for Rare. I don't care for them. Just I won't say, hey, I'm not gonna get on into that mocap shit. Just the art style of games that they make, whether they grab by the ghoulies or.
But that's rare, though.
I understand it, but what I do like for, I want to say this RC Pro-Am I love was a classic. If you guys know, it was a card game that they made. And
I think I know a lot of people don't like Sea of Thieves, and that's fine. If you don't like it, whatever. To sit there and to want Rare to make something that's more mature, but that's not them. But when they do make something mature like Conquer, it still has that.
Well, they made GoldenEye.
Yeah, GoldenEye. But I mean, I think if they brought back Conquer and made like a for real sequel to Conquer and made him Conquer and not like the HoloLens Conquer, I think a lot of people would be happy about that.
Okay, wait, let me say this right. I'm gonna cut straight to the case, all right? We've heard here, well, not here, just here, but anywhere, that let me channel my inner crap gamer here. That the handcuffs are now off Rare. They're not forced to make Chanel. They're not forced to make, Connect games or, I mean, they're basically been given free roam, free will to make this game, right?
Yeah.
And this is what I'm going to say here, right? and this is me being honest, for us or for them, I don't know, how should I say this? Let me choose my words wisely here. For them to had 4 years or whatever they were doing to make this game, this, and honestly, whether you like it, to me, it's not a $60 title. You know what I mean?
What about The Last of Us then? Look how long that was.
Okay, fine. I'm
just saying. I don't get.
Listen, I'll be honest. Maybe I got to give The Last of Us another chance. I didn't really. I mean, I like to.
No, The Last Guardian.
I never played The Last Guardian game in my life.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying that the fact that it is.
Talking about the time that they make it, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. Again, so I mean, some of these games take time to make.
I get it, but this is where I'm going with it, right? And wait, man, I'm gonna tell you maybe where the criticism is coming from. Let me cut my camera on so you guys can see my eyes, right?
Bloodshot.
Yeah, right. I think this is where the level of criticism is coming from, and I've seen a couple of other people also said this also, is that when you haven't had anything on our side, I'm not talking about the multiplats, I'm talking about something of substance, you know what I mean? As how you say, the hits, the AAA, the meat and the potatoes, and for them to deliver this, or for this to be the first game out of the gate, of course, you know what I mean? Again, it's going to be under a microscope. It's going to be heavily scrutinized. And especially, again, when you have the own developers within the rank or at the time of Rare saying, hey, the game is repetitive, it's lacking content, X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? You know, it's basically a shell of a game. You know what I mean? Very repetitive. And so I think, again, that is the issue, you know what I mean, that people are having. You know what I mean? Without the, you know, you can't customize your boats. There's a lot of things that they're lacking in this.
You can't customize your boat. What are you talking about?
You can customize your boat.
People was looking for, like, you know what I mean, to fully upgrade shit. You know what I mean? I was listening to
upgrade things.
He's talking like ability upgrades. People are pissy that they can't make their ship go faster or anything like that.
Well, then that would ruin the player pool then, because of people like me who only play a few hours a week.
Yeah, how many people play multiplayer games out there that are like first-person shooters where they have to go in and nerf guns here, but they have to strengthen guns over here, and throughout the entire life of the game, your favorite weapon is either getting dropped down in damage, increased in damage. It never feels the same. That's one of the main reasons why they didn't go in and be like, well, this can make that ship go faster. So eventually they're going to have to keep rebalancing the game over and over and over again, man.
Yeah, for the people for the people that know life the game, and for people that's like played like Chris, you know, they would stop playing the game. That would turn people completely off. If you go and you're trying to get away from a boat, and they put all the time into it, and if they upgrade it like that to where their boat can go faster, or if they got stronger cannons or something like that,
there's no character progression in the game. Like, you can put all these hours in the game, right? 90 hours, whatever, you're out there grinding, and basically you there's no rewards for that. But
there's PP, man. There's pimp progression, man. Okay, that's what it is.
I got the words I want to say here, right? Again. And Rare, I don't know how many people they have on staff. It's a huge studio for Microsoft, right?
Well, apparently while they were working on Sea of Thieves, they started working on something else. So
okay, but whatever.
So who knows what that is? Whether it's
I'm just saying. And I'm asking, like, you know what I mean? And listen, it's not even me just so much liking. I'll give you an example, right? I'm not a big Halo guy, right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But whether you like the story, whatever the case of Halo, however it went, you know what I mean?
Especially after that.
Yeah, I don't play it. How about get it? I'm telling you something. But you feel like you got a complete game when you got Halo, right? Whether you like Gears, you feel like you got a complete game, right? I'm not saying no game was perfect, but again,
I don't know that Halo 2 ending didn't feel complete.
Well, I'm just saying you got the multiple, you know, but there is that game there feels like a indie title, like a $30 game. You know what I mean? It's not the.
I mean, people could say that about GT Sport though, too, Z.
But well, cool.
Look, I'm just saying, look, okay. The complaints, the criticism for the people that's playing the game, I totally understand it, right? Because when we ran into some people that had boats that when we shot them like 20 times, we was getting a ship battle and their boat wouldn't sink. They hit us 5 times, our boat sunk. Okay. So we don't know if that was PC or if there was something else.
All right.
But if it is, then I totally agree with that, right? So like those things need to be fixed. Those things need to have caps. For the grind ass part of it, if for people that go out there and they're grinding and they're tired of it right now, then Rare needs to get their ass on there and start doing something. For other people that plays it every once in a while, and then they're still trying to get their assets up to become the whatever kind of voyage.
Something I'm going. Okay.
Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. Be Sinbad. Say whatever. I don't know. But so the thing of it is like it's meant for everybody to play it their way. It's just no different than like the Elder Scrolls Online, right? When you first started, a lot of people didn't like it. They thought that it was kind of some people were really excited for it, but then they didn't like it. But when they got there and the upgrade to the next one, a lot of people started loving it. Now people kind of died off of it, got away. Now you're seeing a lot of people going to jump on it again because they got another upgrade that's coming here this year. So that's what Sea of Thieves is. It's kind of like in that same realm of the Elder Scrolls.
Okay. Okay. All right. So all right. Let me look at it like this, and again, and I'm not gonna spend the whole show about Sea of Thieves, but in your honest opinion, did Sea of Thieves deliver? Did Microsoft, again, like I'm saying, what I say, and again, why this game maybe like be under a Microsoft and because again, whether you be admitted, we haven't had much exclusive wise on this side of the pond. You know what I mean? And again, even like I say, GT Sports, and maybe the reason why again that was under Microsoft, to be fair, because we haven't had a Gran Turismo game in a while, and that game launched with being maybe a shell of itself. You know what I mean? I can be honest, okay, with that. Oh, I'm not. Again, I don't like simulation races, so maybe that's the reason why that. Okay. Yeah, if you see it, I can't see. You can just play it, whatever.
Said dude paid $1.99. Damn. Boy, these boys are cheap, man. Pay some real money. You got let me go back to it. You got these clowns. Sea of Tears is dog shit. Okay. $1.99.
Yeah, how does what I like offend you, man? I'm saying
I'm trying to figure out why this fool couldn't pay $2. That's only you have in that account with $1.
But listen, hold up, but maybe let's check it out, right?
Round numbers.
That's why see it. I mean, Gran Turismo, because the lack of content or whatever the case may be, you know what I mean. But I want to say that I guess that's it goes both ways. I hate to say to deflect, and we say, oh, what about Sony or what about no? It's not even. It's bigger than that, you know what I mean? Because I don't. We can't. You see where I'm going with this? Like, you know what I mean?
No, I get what you're saying.
Is that why?
No, for the people who don't like it, Z, I'm not mad at them for not liking it, but don't get mad at people that enjoy the game for what it is.
I don't think the people out there enjoying the game because, again, you look, this game came out 2 weeks
ago. Yo, you got somebody right here, man, in the panel right now.
I'm telling you that's enjoying the game. But, of course, we get called everything under the sun because we like something that they don't. That is the most childish shit I've ever heard, man. Like, look, I am not knocking anybody for going out there spending money on God of War. I'm not interested in the game, right?
Okay.
But I'm not going after or I'm asking questions of why do you like God of War? Don't you know God of War's got this, God of War's got that? That's not for me to be asked or to be suggesting to a person that's excited for that game.
All right. Okay. I got the perfect words, right? Now, again, the last time we all convened together, Crap said it was the game of the generation for him. Cool, right?
Yeah,
but he did a video yesterday again. You know what I mean? He's no longer playing it, whatever. And I have you guys. I don't really see anybody playing goddamn Sea of Thieves. And not saying whether you like it or not. I'm not saying I'm not saying that I'm attacking anyone for liking the game. You know what I mean, or whatever the case may be. I'm looking at it from this as I said, I help more for us Xbox guys to have higher, morality and like, you know what I mean? Like, we deserve better. You know what I mean? I'm just, whether you like it or not, because there are a lot of Xbox exclusives that I don't like. You know what I mean? But
we can say the same thing on the Sony side that Sony fans need to ask for more when it comes to first party multiplayer because they ain't got jack shit on that front. Man.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be said on the opposite side on all these consoles, right? But the thing of it is like
about the opposite side though.
No, I don't about what. Look, I got a PlayStation 4. I have a Nintendo. I don't care about people getting upset about what my preferences are. I don't care about your preference because it's your money and however you got it. Regardless, it's your business for you to like what you want to like. I think this is the really stupidest, disgusting part about what's going on with social media and gaming right now because they want to integrate this. Well, we need to band together and tell people that this game is dog shit because we don't like it. Now, if you want to have concerns about it, There's forums for it. If you want to go ahead and say that these issues from here and there about the cracking half and half of body stuff, like that's cool.
Okay,
I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking that. But relax.
Okay, fine. We can swear.
Yo, Z,
Yes.
Z, I just want to say, people in the chat here, man, they don't know me. They're talking about, yo, these Xbots, they don't like No Man's Sky, but they're praising Sea of Thieves. Yo, if they go to my channel, you go to my wife's channel, we were streaming No Man's Sky. I said that I actually like that shit. So
listen, and that is drawing a good comparison because again, we've all done. I mean, I have, you know, I mean, and
but at least no developer lied about Sea of Thieves, man.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, they got up there.
Because like the No Man's Sky developers are what's up, guys? Hello Games, they straight up lied to you about No Man's Sky. At least Sea of Thieves are transparent about it.
So
they didn't lie to you.
They let you know the sticker box of the game was dog shit before you buy it.
They never really. Did you not watch the Inside Xbox, Z? They showed you what the fuck the game was.
Listen, I saw all I seen was Larry with the white glove interviewing the guy that played the harmonica in the goddamn game.
Then I don't see why you even complain about it.
If they showed a guy playing that
white gloves.
Well, yeah. But I'm just saying.
Oh man, wait a minute. This dude, man, you losing, man. You over here now tapping into that backdraft. You're gonna be owing about $20 on that damn $1.99. Hey, hold on. It's the dude again. He says, I have been supporting Z. Fuck y'all talking about.
Okay.
Woo! $1.99.
Appreciate it. Now, again, what I'm saying, when I say about I mean, listen.
We got another one though.
We got another one.
Let me before we read this comment, let me say this one thing, and maybe I got my words together now because I'm trying not to be messy. Okay, all right. We all seen the photo of me posting of the Kraken is lacking, right? When I say when I think about Microsoft and their AAA exclusive, we talking about billion-dollar franchises, right? This is about the creme de la creme. You know what I mean? And when I say I hold maybe I myself might hold Microsoft to a higher standard. There's no way in hell, or even Rare with their pristine background of them being developers, did I get a fucking limp noodle in the water and this is supposed to be the fucking crack. It's not even a full fucking creature. This is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Things, like God damn, this is what we doing here. You see where I'm going? Like, again, imagine fucking playing Halo. And what? Give me your favorite fight boss on Halo. You don't know much about Halo. And it's not really a ball. I mean, it's just some fucking arms and legs out there.
The warden, man.
Yeah, whatever. We're talking about fucking Microsoft, the almighty Xbox. You understand? The world's most powerful goddamn console. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And this is what we're getting.
All right, I'm going to talk some common sense about the Kraken, though. See, here's the deal. What Rare is doing, every content drop, the Kraken is going to change. They said it's going to evolve. So the next time there's a content drop, it's going to come at you differently, which I actually, that's
body without legs.
They said it's going to evolve. I want to see exactly what they're saying with this because if you had the full monster in there day one and you didn't change it up all the way throughout time, it loses that grandeur. It loses that splendor. All of a sudden, like you're like, oh, it's just the Kraken again, man. We know how to do this, and because you've done it like 20 million times before. At least every 3 months. They are changing that creature. They're going to be adding more sea creatures into this.
Okay, hold on. Carlos Fernandez said, but shout out to my man Carlos Fernandez. I'm feeling that North Face hoodie. I got one myself. But you still be doing that freelance advertising, L Maker.
No, damn.
But you saying that Rare didn't put the whole creature in there for it can keep evolving?
No, they said they're doing this in stages, right? They're evolving this creature. Every time they put down the content drop, which is every 3 months. Every 3 months, they're going to come with a what they're calling like a big content drop, and then they're going to change. They're going to evolve the Kraken, which I feel is actually something better to do than putting the full thing in there from beginning, because then it doesn't change at all. You know what I'm saying? You just get that.
Wait. So we're going to be okay with them putting in a creature that's not even fully rendered? That's not done? Come on, man.
Okay, you got to pay the bills again. Somebody said, Gauntlet. He said, you're not even worth $5 to get kicked off, El Mega. Look, hey, somebody pay that $250 saying to get me off. I'll be gone, Jack. I ain't tripping about it. We ain't gonna see that.
Okay.
We ain't gonna see that.
My man here, again, Classic Love. He said, I've been supporting Z. I'm sorry, my screen here. It said I've supported with 50s, 20s, 5s, 10s, and $1.99. Fuck, nigga. Appreciate the love, classic love, my man.
That's all right, Jim. Yeah, that's cool. That still don't equate to anything.
Okay, but okay, no, again, we're not gonna spend this whole show talking about Sea of Thieves, but again, for the record, like I said, I would hate to question my man Xbox integrity in here. He said he likes the way that Ray is doing it, so the cracker doesn't become stale. It's forever evolving, right? Or
exactly, man.
All right. The Bang House. I notice every time Z has a point, K-Mega brings up Sony games. So much deflecting. Sony game. GT got the story for the same reason Sea of Thieves did, and still has more content.
Hold on, what game
was it? He talking about GT Sport got more content than
Sea of Thieves.
Huh?
I mean, you can paint your car, right?
I mean, I guess. You still don't have a day-night cycle, do you? Oh, well, you got a night cycle. You don't have the rain.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, okay. We can ask you this last question.
But Sony don't have a game pass to where you can where you can try the game out. You got to pay full price. So
okay, all right. I'm gonna ask you this, guys. Each one of you guys this question. We can move on from here. And you're honest, whatever. Do you think, Chris? Do you think that Rare delivered? Or what it was going to be? What
did Rare really promise that Sea of Thieves was, other than it was just a pirate game that you get to play with your friends?
Maybe your own expectations of the game, more or less. Not what. I mean,
everything that I saw as far as them promoting the game, it was just YouTube streamers and what they call influencers, right? So I saw all these hipster kids having fun, and I'm like, all right, you know what? I want to have fun too.
Okay.
So I've played it. It's fine. Yeah. It is what it is. I think as far as an experience and people having fun with their friends and enjoying it, I think they delivered. It's all subjective. It's everybody's opinion.
Okay.
Everybody is going to get mad at people that say it's a great game and they delivered. Everybody's going to be mad at the people that say the game sucks and whatever. It is what it is. My opinion is this: if you like the game, it's fine. I think it's great. If you don't like it, whatever. It's your opinion.
Exactly, man.
Okay.
So yeah, I would say they delivered on what they showed, and everything that I saw, it was just a pirate game that you went out and had adventures with your friends.
Okay. Neethles, same question, same take. In your honest opinion, did Rare deliver on what?
What's up, Block? But anyways,
do you think they delivered, or or was it overhyped, or
Well, all right. This is gonna be a two-part answer. So one. Believe it or not, guys, I actually like the game. I think the ship combat's fun, and I like going out with my friends or whatever. But for my second part for the answer, I'm gonna grab your line. I'm gonna grab the biggest knife out of the drawer and cut the bullshit out. This game has been in beta for like a year.
Okay,
you've had a substantial amount of feedback on what gamers want in the game, and you had all the hype going for you. All the light was on you, Rare. But you chose in your 4 years of development to put out a Kraken that's not even done, to have fetch quests as your main quests, and there's not substantial content in the game. Like, it's bad when I'm on Twitter and I see the fan page, Sea of Thieves headquarters, and they're like, why don't they add whirlpools to the game? Why don't they add in evil mermaids? Why don't they add in a navy? Why don't they add in giant crabs? Shit, it's a fantasy world. Put in dinosaurs. I don't care. But goddamn, you need more content than this, because this is 4 years of development.
A fucking plesiosaur would be pretty sweet.
No,
imagine if you go to an island and there's like dinosaurs on there.
The Loch Ness monster.
I'll learn about that when I get Jurassic Park Evolution or whatnot, man.
Yeah, but fuck, the fantasy world, who cares?
Okay. All right. Okay. K-Mega.
Why isn't there a navy?
Yeah, what up?
Same question. And let's see, Rare, was the game all you thought it was going to be, and then some, or was it, whatever,
I mean, from everything that
do you have any gripes about the game?
Yeah, I mean, I got gripes about the game. I mean, the game is not perfect.
What are your gripes about the game?
The game, I mean, they could add more to the game. There's no question about that. But again, it's relative to whatever, because for the people that's played the game and they enjoy it, they enjoy it. For those that don't, they don't. For myself, I think that there should be some more content. Like, I would like to see some more sea creatures. I'm hearing about the whirlpools that they're trying to include into the game. That's all well and good, but to add some more content, yeah, I mean, anybody would say that they would want to add content. But another thing is that they got to put that lock in for if you're going to have PC players play, to make sure that if console gamers don't want to play with them, then they should have that mode cut off. Vice versa. That would be my biggest complaint, because if you start seeing people that would cheat, then you know, you already know that shit ain't gonna fly, and that will hurt that game more than anything else.
Hey, what would happen if you drop, like, if you have your treasure?
I gotta be down with the chat on this one, so let me throw my L in there too. There we go.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. What you were saying? What you were saying, Chris?
I was saying, like, so, like, say, like, you're out with your buddies and you're sailing. You guys got a good haul, and you come across PC players. What happens if all 4 of you on your ship all turn your Xboxes off at the same time, so you don't have to battle that PC player cheating ship? Like, what would happen to all your loot?
You lose all your shit.
You lose all your shit?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay.
I mean, I get it, but it sucks.
Yeah, I mean, you can still kill the individuals, but you know, it's. I mean, there's ways to get away with it. That's why we have different type of strategies of how we play the game. So it's so regardless, it is. Oh, you got to pay the bills again. There's
Buju.
Oh, you read them for me? I can't see them.
All right, yo, Buju Ram said fire content and podcast.
Appreciate it, man.
Up, man.
all right. Yeah. Then there's a Vaughn Lamar.
Z got a stash of those blue steel pills, man. He's gonna keep them forever. Yeah.
67 Metacritic isn't a hit. Okay.
Hey, it's at 69, sir.
Well, regardless of whatever the Metacritic score, the game has got millions of people playing on it. So I don't
Classic
know.
Love says, opinion, please. Y'all ain't had anything over 12 months. Stop forcing yourself like that, dog shit.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Check it out. Right. And here's not okay. My man Von Lamont. Shout out to Von Lamont. Here's now and again. And I know I haven't put much time into the game, right? And you know, I've been attacked about that personally, whether my religious beliefs or their lack of, because the time that I didn't spend in Sea of Thieves, I didn't get my chance to like. But listen, I will say this: I'm not one that has to play a game for hours to know if I'm going to like it or not. Maybe it's my ADHD. I'm gonna know right off the bat. You know what I mean? And listen, and to be fair, I'm looking at the game from what was shown. It didn't really appeal to me, but like I didn't get the hype, like I said, with PUBG. And it wasn't until I played it that I got it. And I was maybe out, and I went into Sea of Thieves with the same thing, you know what I mean? And again, it just didn't catch with me. You know what I mean? Maybe I tried again. Don't know, right? Neither here or there. But I will say this, right? To be fair, and a lot of people were saying, because I was hearing some things about it gets kind of repetitive and stuff within the beta. And people they were saying, man, this is like 20% of the game. And for the game to be in beta for a year, or however long it was in beta or public beta, probably longer than that, what you got in the beta is the actual game that they presented you at retail release. And to that, I say, like, that's, I won't say that's wrong, but when I say expect more, it's not about me so much liking the game. It's just like that. So then again, this puts me in a little, I'm worried about Crackdown. You know what I mean? Same thing. You know what I mean?
You know what? I never really
they're totally different developers, man. What are you talking about worried about Crackdown?
It's not about the developers again. It's about, again, not seeing, whatever's going on behind the scene, kind of quiet. Will it deliver on the
Crackdown's got a different, it's a completely different game, man. Got story mode, got online multiplayer.
Listen, give me a chance, I'll put it together. You'll see what I'm saying in a minute, right? Okay. What I mean by that is what was hyped. Totally destruction, straight mayhem, everything. You could shoot a water pipe out here. I mean, once I was reading something, you could shoot a water pipe here, cut off the water and make an explosion happen down a block. All the things that we saw this game when in 2014 is now 28, is going to release in 2018. Everything again that that they were hyping up about the game. You know what I mean? Fully destructible environment.
I don't know what you're talking about with that water pipe, man. There's gas pipes in the
whatever,
building.
You know what I'm saying? Gas pipe, there you go. Listen, I don't think that they're going to deliver on that, to be fair. You know what I mean? And maybe you guys may understand it's a different developer. But I think, I don't know. Do you think they could deliver with Crackdown? What they promised to us? Why is that?
I mean,
last time we seen it at Comic-Con, like I said then, the game looked like shit.
But yeah, see, I don't understand that. I don't understand why people said that game looked like shit first and foremost, because yo, you're looking at it through like YouTube videos and stuff like that. You're not going to get the crystal clarity that you would get if it was on your TV. It's cell shaded, so it depends on the color palette. It's gonna support HDR. That game is gonna look absolutely gorgeous on your TV, man.
Okay, hold me pay the bills. I didn't see him. Classic Love says his opinion, please. Y'all ain't had nothing over 12 months. Stop forcing stuff like that dog shit. We got here Halo Storm with Weirdo. Thank you for the $2. He said Sea of Thieves got a 67. No Man's Sky got a 71. Media bias, maybe. Shout out to my man Amazed Gamer.
I don't know. I've been playing PUBG like crazy. I don't know what he's talking about. 12 months.
My man Amazed Gamer. Oh man, don't be messy. Said man, 4 years of development for 2 minutes of a new goddamn ocean. Fuck nigga. And again, my man Von Lamont. He said, Game Pass isn't no excuse to release an incomplete game. Like Sea of Thieves. Are you guys excited for the God of War reviews this Thursday? Ooh.
Reviews. I don't.
No, I can't play a review, man. I can play the game.
I mean, you guys talk more about money and sales and reviews more than you talk about what the game is like. Don't see anything. Man.
Yeah, I wonder how many people in this chat when the Street Fighter came out on the PlayStation. I wonder how many people were defending that when it released.
Oh, they were.
Listen, to be fair, I only seen one guy defending it. That was my man Hip Hop Game. God bless his soul. And his channel ain't been the same since. Really? I only seen actually one guy out there, and maybe there were others, but I only seen
people
one.
Talking about Game Pass and talking about games that's on preview. That game has been 2 years on preview until they finally got it right.
What game was this?
That's Street Fighter 5. They finally got it right here in January when they released the arcade edition. Okay. I mean, look. Is that a dig at Sony or is that a dig at Capcom? Both, because I mean, Sony rushed them to make that game. They should. That game wasn't ready. So I mean, if PlayStation fans can come out and talk about Sea of Thieves like this, then go back and check into y'all's portfolio, back to y'all's times when y'all waiting on games. I mean, because look, this happens all over the place. Look, but you know what?
Financial analyst.
Yeah. I'm not trying to. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the stocks. I'm in the 401ks. We can talk about it. But regardless, you know what I'm saying? Look. I'm not caring about the review scores. It's not even about the reviews, in my opinion. It's about how the game performs, how it plays, how it looks, getting your hands on it and playing it. That's the ultimate review. And if you love it, then it's got your approval. If it's not, just get rid of it.
So we were talking about Crackdown 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do you guys actually feel about the game? Because I think it's weird that we haven't seen the multiplayer. That's just my thought.
That's another thing I'm concerned about. Yeah.
Well, from
real quick, I say it's delayed 2019. I don't see it's this year. I don't see it.
Damn.
Hey, well, they came out and said it was definite, bro.
Yeah, it says definite.
They said K-Mega just tweeted about some money.
Well, they also said we were going to get a beta too. So.
Yeah, about to say we were supposed to get beta years back, and
I
don't know.
Let me make that point right fast, and then I'll talk about Crackdown. Yeah, I did tweet something, but it was regarding to talking to Xbox fans. They wasn't bashing Sony or nothing like that, but the Sony fanboys, y'all fanatics is ridiculous, man. It's funny, but anyway, that Crackdown, from the people that I've heard from, they said that the multiplayer is already done. It's just now polishing up on the story. Things of that nature. I think that maybe there was some kind of conflict as well because of dude being in Deadpool, and he's a character in there, the main character that's going to be in
Crackdown.
Crackdown. Oh. So maybe that was some reason of the delay.
Well, I mean, you seen the? Well, I don't know.
Didn't Epic Games purchase Cloud Engine, so maybe that could have slowed shit down too. Right. I don't know. Just for them, the lack of knowing anything about the game, it makes me wonder if it's going to be a 2019 game. I know that they got the another Inside Xbox tomorrow, so I mean maybe they could do something there. But I mean, if we're gonna get into Inside Xbox real quick, we'll probably see the new avatars and then woo for the rest of it because it's just gonna be nothing.
Okay, all right. No, I'm saying, listen, look. We even talked about this in the show. You know what I mean? When they showed Crackdown, to be honest with you, the game looked like shit to me. You know what I mean? It wasn't just because of the actors that's playing it, or the females and what the hell they were doing. I'm just saying, visually, like, to me, the game looked like dog shit. And then they heard them say that hey, they held the game back to work on the visual fidelity. One of the reasons, of the game. Like, to me, this didn't look good. Well, we can live like this, right? And again, I don't have any hype for. I mean, any expectations. I really don't think it's going to all what they promises. I just don't think that we're going to get. Well, to be honest.
Well, what happened with it was they showed it at Comic-Con and they had celebrities and people playing the game and not knowing what they were doing with it. So they showed it in a bad light. Had they not showed it in that way, I guarantee you, they would have released it and the game would have been shit.
Yo, well, see, a lot of people are talking about the visuals of that game and what that game looks. And I got to go back to something. No matter what Xbox does, you've seen it all throughout this generation. They come out with a great game. Like Sunset Overdrive was a great game. Yo, people out in the community bashed it. Those haters out there tried to smash that game.
They bashed
Sunset. Yeah. Quantum Break, right? A really innovative game to come out. And what was the whole talk about that? Resolution. Like anytime Xbox comes out with something, yo, people find something to hook into it and tear it apart.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense because when you actually play the games, you with like a level head, you're like, yo, damn, this is a pretty good game.
Sunset Overdrive, I like it. And again, Sunset Overdrive again looked good to me graphically. Even Quantum Break, I understand that Quantum Break got smashed for the
resolution, but in all fairness, when those two games came out, were Xbox fans happy?
I was.
You guys liked the game, right?
I liked the
Hell
game.
Yeah, I think the whole community was happy. So in that instance, while the media will try to fuck over the game, fuck them.
Yeah,
you made the community happy with those products.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yo, Neth, you know what's funny about this? Like, I'm excited for Spider-Man. I'm gonna be like first in line September 7th to pick it up.
I'm gonna buy my Pro for that shit.
Check this out. People who bashed Sunset Overdrive are excited for Spider-Man. Do you see how many Sunset Overdrive animations are actually in Spider-Man? It's insane, dude.
Well, that same thing can be said from the other side of the coin because I've seen on our, unless we're going to be fair, going to call it down the middle here, that I've seen Xbox guys, they shall remain nameless, bash Spider-Man, but then again turn around the same breath and praise Sunset.
Yeah, I can't talk for them though. I can't talk for them. I can't talk for there's PlayStation guys out there that thought that Sunset Overdrive, they would love to play that as well. There's so many different types of gamers out there. I'm talking to that vocal minority, the people that just lash out. Anything that is Xbox, they try to tear down. They will find that one little niche and they will try to tear the game apart. And it's funny because us on this side, yo, like I said, I'm excited to play Spider-Man. I'm interested in God of War. Like if there are any concerns or anything like that, we're gonna voice that out. But we're not telling people, hey, you shouldn't like this game or this game is gonna be absolute trash just because it's on this platform. I don't see anybody on this panel saying that whatsoever. Yo.
Hold up, shout out to the Ram. Hold up. You said the same crap. So there's the same shit on both sides, or both hating. But listen, again, now I'm sorry, not to cut you off, Mega. Spider-Man looks fantastic. Looks wonderful, right? You know what I mean? And overall, I can't wait to play it. I know you've had some shitty Spider-Man games in the past. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Because you got some Xbox games. Well, how many Spider-Man games that we got? Like, you know what I mean? That's not even when you and listen to me. And I've always said this: what made Batman Arkham so great? It wasn't based around a movie. When you do those movie tie-in games, 9 times out of 10 they're dog shit. But this has nothing to do with any movie. Again, the game looks amazing. It looks like a breath of fresh air. Now,
but what if you're not a Spider-Man fan? Like, I'm not a Spider-Man fan, so
but again, this is fun to me.
Nothing for me.
Well, listen.
But am I going to bash you guys for liking it and I don't?
Okay, I'm not a big.
If we're using Sea of Thieves logic.
Okay, well, listen. I'm not a big. I'm not a big comic book guy, right? But the character could have been Robin, whoever the case may be. That game looks fun. Listen to me. If you just take away the suit, you put a black man with a Kangol in doing something, the game just looks fun to me. Period. You know what I mean? I don't, outside of, because I don't even know any of the characters within the game besides actually Spider-Man. In my, the game just looks fun. You know what I mean? But I hate to do the comparison here, and you guys, and not trying to be messy. Do you the level of that quality of that game and what they have in coming out? I just don't see that over here on this side. You know what I mean? I'm just to be fair. You know what I mean? It's not there. And why is that? You know what I mean? If we go about money, Microsoft has all these resources. They have this, they have that, and we can blame it. We can blame We can blame what's my man Donnie D. We can blame Terry Myerson or Tony Meyer, whatever. We can blame Shannon Lope, whoever the case may be. But if you just and again, just forget the review scores. I'm just saying our exclusives are not, competing. Well, even when Nintendo switches, you know what I mean? When what they, I don't care for Nintendo. Why is that our exclusive content fails in comparison to the competition?
Well, I could say, at least in the beginning, we had pretty good exclusives like Sunset Overdrive, Rise, all those. I like those games. But I'm talking about right now. Yeah, Halo Wars.
You can keep going on, man.
Yeah, but Halo Wars 2 and let's just say 2017 on, it's been dog shit. Let's not even lie about it. It's been fucking horrible.
Let me pay the bill real quick before you hold the thought. My man, Red Hood, thank you. Xbox fanatics are harassing Insomniac on Twitter, which is, I think, and again, we got on Sony fans about this. I'm going to do a video about this. Like, I think maybe I just held this to higher standards. You know what I mean? Hashtag not my Spider-Man. Like, what are we doing out here? You know what I mean? Like, we remember we teased Sony fans for harassing Insomniac about Sunset Overdrive. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But I'm sorry.
Saying like Insomniac were traitors because they were making a game for Xbox.
But I'm sorry.
But anyways, yeah, I was talking about the exclusives. So yeah, the exclusives so far have been fucking terrible from 2017 on. And like, it's the worst part about it.
2017 on, we're only like a couple months into 2018, man.
Hey man,
1 year.
We were relentless when PlayStation came out. They had
you ever hear of droughts? Every company in the gaming industry has a drought. They have at least 1 year where not too much comes out. I mean,
Nintendo had a drought from the Wii to the fucking Switch.
But the difference between those droughts is, at least in their presentation, they showed you stuff was coming. We don't know shit. That's different.
Nets, I will give you that. When Phil Spencer said we're only going to show like a year, that was the wrong move. You got to tease your consumer. You got to let them know that there's life.
But how many times have I said on this show here? And we listen. That's what I'm talking about. We had to stop. Well, we don't want to be like showing games years out in advance. But that's never been the issue. I understand games get delayed. That's just the nature of it. But. But we've had, whether you like the game, all subjective, we've had major cancellations on our side that didn't have anything to replace those games, whether it was, again, Fable Legends or again, Scalebound, and didn't have anything to replace those. That's what made it look so bad. It wasn't the fact that they showed it, to be honest with you, everything we got coming out in 2018, how long have we known about it? For a while.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I've been thinking about this for a while, and what happened from the beginning of this generation. Xbox, their staples, their Gears, their Halo, their Forza, they were automatically coming out. Your boy Donnie D convinced Xbox, right, that second party exclusive games are the way to go. They're trying to kind of shave off that money and have second party do that. At the end of the day,
all right.
That backfired on them with Scalebound and stuff. All right, now check this out.
It did backfire.
If you're going to build your first party, if you're going to build up development teams and stuff like that, you can't snap of your finger. The very next day, you have a brand new team working on a brand new game, and that's going to take.
Check it out, right? I totally
disagree with that.
Listen, I totally disagree with that. You know why I say that? Because this, right? And I'm going to call a spade a spade. Maybe Microsoft developers are not as talented as Sony Santa Monica. This is all subjective. Hear me out, right?
Coalition's pretty damn good.
Okay, cool. But listen, what made the Xbox 360 so great? Because in between of giving your Gears, they didn't even own. They didn't even own Gears because that was the second party deal too. Between your Halo, your Fable, and your Forza, you had those great second party deals, exclusives, 99 Nights, Gears of War, Ninja Gaiden, Too Human, at the time Mass Effect. Those games came Too Human. I'm just saying those games came in between of you getting your Halo, Forza, and Fable. Like I said, Gears, they just bought it. They just recently bought this IP. Those games came in between of you waiting 2 to 3 years to get a new Halo. We haven't had that this generation. Look at last year again with Sony, right? Whatever they had Horizon or whatever. But in between them releasing Horizon, they had the Nier Automatas. They had, I don't like them. The Yakuza 0. I haven't played Yakuza. They had games like that to soften the blow between they release, how you say, the meat and the potatoes. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me pay the bills right quick. My man Von Lamont, he said Microsoft going through a drought in this fifth year, which is spooky. Xbox 488, you can't keep living in 2013. Sony released the VR Slim Pro and exclusives. Good point.
No, I'm not living in 2013. I'm living in the real world, man. When you have to go in to a division of a corporation and do a 180 and fix so many things that were messed up from the beginning of that generation, it's not going to be snapping your fingers in 2 days. You got 3 new first-party development teams working on all new games and stuff like that. That takes time, and not only that, but they were going with the hardware thing and the power, because back then everything was about resolution as well. So Phil Spencer wanted to squash that whole thing, which he did with the X. Now all of a sudden it's not about power, it's about games now. Because Xbox had a 1 year drought. A 1 year drought. Now it's about games, and people are saying Xbox has no game.
Okay,
which is a lie.
Okay, to be fair, it's been longer than a year. It's been about a last AAA game they released was outside of what's been about 17 months. And again, the power narrative.
I don't know why you keep skipping over Forza 7.
Yeah, why would you skip over that?
I mean, okay, we haven't had a new
Halo Wars 2.
Well, that's like us counting MLB every year.
Yeah, okay, but okay, I'm gonna say this right, and again, we got to stop going back to Phil fixed the power narrative. That again, that deal for that SOC that was signed in 2012. Whether Microsoft got teased about the resolution or not, we still had a mid-gen refresh coming in 2017. You know what I mean? That has always been on the cards. So, you know, maybe, you know, because I hear like, well, Phil first had to fix the power narrative. Like, we got to stop doing that. Like, because again, that's that deal. Again, you showed me him on multiple shows. I didn't understand how Microsoft can spend that $1.4 billion with AMD and walk away with a week of hardware. And you know, I have done my own conspiracy theories in here where Sony can spend 450 million, even off the shelf part, and have a better performing console. You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. But you think them doing second party deals on the 360 was a bad thing to do?
Didn't say it was. I mean, they are doing deals coming up here. You haven't?
No, I'm saying, but them doing the second party deals in the 360 generation. You think that was a bad idea?
Nobody said that.
No, but Bot said that. So that was the wrong thing.
No, I didn't know. It wasn't a bad idea. No,
I think relying on that second party deal and
Gaiden and all those games were second party.
Oh, on the 360.
Yeah.
Man, you're talking a different date and time, dude. Compared to
well, you said you said this is what you said. You said that the things that were done in the past. Donnie D thought the way to go.
Yeah, I'm talking this generation. That I felt like they leaned too far on the second party deals. That's what killed it.
Okay, I listen. To me, I think that's what's lacking this generation. We haven't had, because normally, like I said, it seems like maybe why we haven't had, how you say, the AAAs or whatever, and so how you say, no games and so long. Because again, outside of the break between the fours,
first off,
we haven't gotten
really whole thing about the whole no games thing is a lie, because I bought a lot of Xbox games that maybe a lot of people may not be interested in.
Like what?
The fact that there was games, Path of Exiles, Conan, Forza 7, Halo Wars 2, PUBG, Cuphead. I don't know why it's like those games never existed.
They don't count, man.
They
don't count.
Well, PUBG's great, but let's be real, it's a preview game. Cuphead's great, but it's an arcade game.
I give them arcade.
Forza.
But everything, I mean, all that stuff.
AAA, man. I don't know where you.
Yeah, well, I mean, but again, I'm talking about AAA retail games. It's like when we make fun of Sony guys for listing Octodad, Rezo.
But they put out all these lists and then they don't even buy the games. I mean, so the fact of it is, look, I went out. Well, no, nobody said anything about last year being the best year for Xbox ever. Everyone had said that was a down year for Xbox. It was one of their worst years ever since they've been in existence. But the fact of it was that saying that they had no games is inaccurate. That's
the true test right now, folks, is this. If you're an Xbox gamer and you talk about wanting to support games, if you don't go out and buy Hellblade, then you're an asshole, because
I'm not buying Hellblade. I'm not
you're
buying
an
a
asshole.
Hellblade.
Then you're an asshole.
I'm
Well,
sorry, I'm gonna have too much fun playing Sea of Thieves. I'm not playing Hellblade.
I meant this right. You know, what I'm saying Bot has been saying he wasn't interested in Hellblades when I was.
But I'm speaking to the people that talk about wanting these mature games, and here's a mature game. If you want a mature game and you don't go out and buy Hellblade, then what the fuck do you want Xbox to do?
Right.
You know, if you want Fable to be like The Witcher 3, it's not gonna be. Fable's a whimsical game. Sure, there's gonna be some blood, but the creatures are gonna be more whimsical. That's just what it,
I mean that's again.
You gotta be realistic, folks. E3 is a couple months away. If E3 is a fucking dud, then it's a fucking dud, and it's a wrap.
Okay. Hold on, because you didn't let me talk about.
Okay, go.
So now, with Crackdown.
Okay.
I don't know. Again, the game looks like it's supposed to look. It didn't look. Graphically, when you were saying for the advertising with the whole thing with the girl and doing that at Comic-Con, that was a disaster. They should not have done that.
Wait, how it's supposed to look? I don't know what you mean by that.
Well, you said because the game didn't have. It didn't.
Strong celebrities playing the game.
Yeah, you should have had something. You should have.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'll give you an example. Sunset Overdrive looked better graphically, and then
Sunset Overdrive wasn't a cell shaded game though.
Right.
I mean, it's not, again, you have some social games that look good.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Okay, look, we know that the game is coming. We know that the game is coming out, and the game is going to. And the game is going to look. It's going to have the 4K HDR. That's going to be amazing. The big thing of it has always been the multiplayer aspect of it. And once I've heard that the multiplayer is already ready to go, they're over here doing things with the single player. That gives me a vote of confidence because that to me is going to be the sleeper hit of 2018.
Crackdown?
Yeah. Wait, can I ask you a question about Crackdown real quick? So you said the multiplayer is done. You're pretty confident then, right?
Well, from the sources I got, I feel pretty confident.
Okay.
The person haven't lied to me yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe you. But so if it's done, why didn't they show it?
That part,
they had to be
I don't know.
in a playable state, right?
That part I don't know. And that is baffling. But again, maybe they're waiting to try to do what they're doing with advertising the games that's coming out this month or next month. Okay. Because that's what they did with Sea of Thieves. I mean, we've been talking about last year how we want them to promote their games, and they promoted the hell out of Sea of Thieves. Okay. And obviously it worked because it sold really well.
All right.
Get to State of Decay.
Let me pay the bills real quick.
Yeah, pay the bills on that one. That's
wait, hold on. Shout out to Griffin Gaming. He said Crackdown 3 versus Spider-Man and upset. Now, listen, to be fair, we're gonna how you say? Wait, hold on, I got a few on here. I didn't see the other one. Hold up. Griffin Gaming, my man, what's another one? Phase 114. Microsoft could bring out Tupac and still get the hated.
You damn right. Yeah, they can bring Tupac back and they'll still get hated.
I want to what you just said. You said we got on Microsoft about advertising and then now they're advertising the hell out of CFD, and maybe that's not what they want to talk about. Crackdown. That's what Mola said, right?
Right.
But here's the thing. You see, I said this myself. I'm not stopping with Sony. We just talking about Microsoft, but you see, Sony has God of War coming out in how many? 2 weeks. And we're already showing Spider-Man,
because the game is coming out here in 2 weeks. I mean,
but I'm just saying.
No. Yeah, but he's already showing Spider-Man.
But they already
because Spider-Man's coming out in September, man.
Yeah, and we don't, what I'm saying? And this, they already showed State of Decay. Like, so what are you talking about? You're acting like they didn't show anything else. Crackdown is coming later than State of Decay. Which game?
Coming out September.
What's coming September?
What is? Crackdown's rumored to come around September.
No, I don't want to hear rumors. I want to hear actual dates. I've heard June.
And then that can be. Well, I don't think they're going to release.
That's a rumor.
But I don't think they're going to release State of Decay in May and then release Crackdown in June. I don't think they're doing that. But even as far as rumors, the fact that we have a release date again for Spider-Man and we still don't have one for Crackdown, and we've seen Crackdown, in 2014.
Crackdown at E3.
Yeah,
that's what they're gonna do.
And to Z's point, he was talking about like Xbox games. So it's weird that we've seen more gameplay and have a release date for State of Decay 2, but don't have for Crackdown 3.
That's what I'm saying. And I don't know. Maybe it's not by chance, but by design. Fuck, nigga. But check it out. Listen, right? At the end of the day, right? And again, Chris, you said that, well, even with the mature game thing, because I hear people even taking that narrative it's not about people go out and buy Hellblade, because they say they want mature games. You do have mature content on the Xbox. You have all the multiplats, you know what I mean? And I do have, like I said, I do have Hellblade on my PS4, account. It didn't really catch me again, but I will buy it again just to support the developer. You know what I mean? Different narrative, like I said, you know what I mean? But anyway, just to support. But I said that to say this again, you know what I mean? We're just talking about exclusive content. Just look at, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm just fucking, how you say, console war fatigue. Maybe I'm just, making a molehill into a mountain. You know what I mean?
I think what it is, Z, I think the green blood is still rolling through your pony veins, my friend. I think you want to come back to Team Green so bad.
Are you any of you guys like concerned? Because even just saying that here, my preferred platform, I'm going to wait till one showing in June, and if you don't show it, like, how do we even come to that point right there? You know what I mean? Not everyone hits a home run at E3. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but this is an important E3. This is after the X. Because they just released the X. You got to have something to show off that power. I didn't spend $500 on this thing to just play multiplats. I mean, I want good games, and if I wanted them, I would go buy a PlayStation, right? I'm just saying this is an important E3 for Microsoft. If they don't come out and knock out a home run, then it's I don't know. What am I going to do?
Chris, they got you. You want to know what they're going to release? Want to know what they're going to show off?
Listen, I'll be honest.
Forza Kart's coming out.
No, I'll be honest. If they release a new Mech Assault, I'll be a happy fucking boy.
If they at least tease it, I'll be happy.
Yeah, exactly. Or a new Steel Battalion, because I still got my fucking old school.
I don't have mine. You know what's crazy? In my imaginary fire that I had, I don't have my my Steel Battalion anymore. I looked on Amazon. I'm sorry, slide note to try to buy. They want like $800 for that shit. I got two games, Line of Contact. That was the online version. And the other one, but I don't have my control and paddles anymore. But
if they like tease the Joanna Dark game and make it kind of like Splinter Cell like, because we've been missing an exclusive spy game like that for a while.
No, okay. I mean, you're talking about like I said, there's rumor. Like I said, we can talk about the E3 rumors for Microsoft as far as the marketing. They supposed to have the splintering. I mean, well, again, check it out. Check it out. Look, the blows to my point about Microsoft any second. Splinter Cell they had an exclusive Splinter Cell.
Yeah, there are many of them.
Yeah, you know what I mean, you had Alan Wake. That's another one. You know what I mean? And again, that would be. I don't know if they can do it again or would they pay. But if they had Splinter Cell as being exclusive, for the X or whatever, you know what I mean, or for the Xbox, that would be huge. That's what you call a step in the right direction. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I just don't, man, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but I don't see them doing that.
With them having Game Pass and everything like that, I know what you're saying about second party, but I feel they need to take their money and internally build more first party studios, so this way they can have more content flowing into Game Pass than what I can see them having right now. Because with first party, they can automatically just throw it right into Game Pass. When it comes to second party, they got to work out certain deals and whatnot to get that there. Because I believe that they feel that the Game Pass is the future of Xbox. It's like a beating heart in the middle of that animal, and I see that being absolutely huge the further we go downstream, man.
Shout out to Von Lamont. He said it would be suicide for them to release Crackdown in the fall. Yeah.
They're not dropping Crackdown in the fall. They're going to drop Crackdown before that. I think Crackdown's going to come out somewhere between June and September. It will not come out in the fall. Because
you think they'll release Crackdown right after State of Decay?
Absolutely, I do. Yeah, I think they'll drop it, if not in June, most likely probably in September. That's the only time.
In fall, you just have Forza Horizon 4, and that'll be it then, right?
Well, you don't know that though, Nevels. You just assuming.
Well, you don't know that, but then also in the fall, you have the big hitter multiplats coming out. The Call of Duty.
There ain't going to be no PlayStation heavy hitters coming out.
Well, no. I'm just thinking like traditionally they release a lot of their exclusives in the fall. So that's what I'm thinking about.
People ask them to spread it out too, man.
Yeah, and look like they're changing it up, which is good.
Right.
Wait. So you think that Microsoft may have something up their sleeve for us?
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. I think that there's something coming. I do. And if you know, I think that for any other Xbox exclusive, for big time exclusives, there'll be something that'll come out for next year. I think next year is going to be a huge year for them.
You know what's crazy?
I think they're going to bring all the bangers.
Listen, you know what's crazy? We said that last year about this year. About this year they're going to bring out
this
the
year. This year has only been 4 months in, and we got games. So I don't know.
If we're already saying, we more or less know what we're getting. Crackdown, State of Decay, Sea of Thieves.
You got Below, you got Ashen. I mean, look,
Ashen looks sick, dude.
I mean,
are those retail titles?
They said Xbox is killed it at PAX. Look, again, I can't tell. Look, from when people say that these games are hype and they bring out their lists and all of that, then when you flip over and say what Xbox is bringing to the table, and now you're talking about, well, that's not, is that a retail or is this or whatever? I mean, a good game is a good game.
Okay, let me. Okay, I'll give you an example. Right. I don't know much. I don't know anything about Kraken. I mean, not Kraken. Ashen. I think Kraken is like.
Okay.
But I do know about what I'm saying about the retail. When someone walks into the store, we see a new exclusive there on the shelf. The same thing I say about Sony guys. When a gamer walks into the store, say, I can't wait till I get home and to download that. You walk into the store, visuals, everything.
Okay, well, Z, what was
right there?
What was the last PlayStation 4 game that came out before? I mean, what this year? Which one?
What if they had retail wise this year? I mean, they have
what big AAA did they come out?
They start. What's this? We're in now with April. Their first big AAA game is going to be
God of War.
Okay, God of War, right? So 4 months in. So again, I mean, you're going to.
But if you look at
what was before that though? What was before that?
And again, I don't know a lot of these games.
I guess Ni no Kuni, but I'm not going to really count that.
Okay, but again, they had games. I just don't know them, like the Kingdom Hearts.
Xbox has had games. Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, it's. But what games did they come out before?
Let me tell you. Last year, we're going to take it back a year, right? And I'm gonna name a few that I know of, man. I know that I don't know them all. They had the Yakuza's game. They had the Gravity Rushes. They had the Near Automata. They had the Nihon. They had all those little games in between. MLB The Show was their last big game. I think just came out. MLB The Show Baseball, another big game for them, just came out a few weeks ago. But you know what I mean? They've had all.
So it was MLB The Show. I know that they look at it. Okay, Shadow of Colossus is
Shadow of Colossus is another one. You know?
Shadow of Colossus isn't a AAA, but it's a remaster. So okay, but it was an exclusive that came out. But you also got other games that came out as well that wasn't AAA from Xbox.
Like what? No, retail wise.
Oh man, you got Darwin. You got that one game,
but that wasn't retail.
What is this? What is this retail?
Nigga, you just said, "Hey, Mega, come on now, Mega." Okay, you contradicting yourself here.
No, I'm not contradicting myself because you can walk into the store and you can buy those games. You can go into the store and get the card and buy those games.
You go into a store and buy a PUBG card. I've seen it for myself.
Yeah, PUBG, but like you won't get the Darwin project like that. But I'll say this. How about this? You said 4 months and you get God of War, right? Same for Xbox. 4 months and you got your AAA. Well, the thing is, God of War isn't a completely different tier from what we are getting from the Xbox side. Like that's like Xbox releasing Halo at that time. Like that game's huge.
But PlayStation has been bringing out their hard hitters for the last 3 years at this point, at the beginning of the year. That's something that we're saying that their strategy was coming out. And so when you look at it from this standpoint, we've been asking the Xbox fans. I shouldn't say we because we're all gamers, but for Xbox fans, they have asked for different type of experiences, different type of titles. So when you have Sea of Thieves, that's a different type of title. Crackdown is a game that hasn't been out for a long time. You can pretty much look at it as from a different tier, especially if people haven't played it last gen when it first came out. Then you look at State of Decay. State of Decay was kind of like a not a known game, but it was semi-popular on the Xbox. But this game is getting a lot of buzz. It looks a hell of a lot better. It also it's gory because it's saying that there's no gory games. That game is gory. So I'm not understanding. Look,
when you look at our retail games within the last 2 years, they've been Disney Rush, Zoo Tycoon, shit like that. Now, even the same week as God of War, they have Yakuza 6 dropping. Same week as God of War.
What is?
Yakuza 6 dropping the same week as God of War.
And on arrival, if it's coming out the same week.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? And we can't say that
well, that game is dead.
It's not a AAA, and called Sea of Thieves a AAA game. Like, you know,
I never said that Sea of Thieves was a AAA.
Oh no! Oh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere then. Yeah. All right then. No, now we okay. Now you see. Well, okay, fine. Okay, fine. I'm thinking for being honest about that. And you know what I mean. All right, Sea of Thieves is not a AAA game, so you know what I mean. So we do put Sea of Thieves in the same level as Ori and the Blind Forest. I actually think Ori is better, but
no, I think Sea of Thieves is more of like a AA type of game, maybe because of the fact that it will constantly enhance itself. It's not to me a AAA because a AAA would have a bigger budget than what this game is now.
I think Sea of Thieves is kind of like a $30 game, but they charge you $60 because they're going to include all the content for free. So they basically gave you the season pass as a package.
Basically, an unlimited season pass as well, because a lot of season passes.
Who said Yakuza is a big AAA game? Man, what?
Go to random like video games.
I don't know, man. I sometimes going to read
find the casuals and ask them about it.
Is ridiculous. Yeah, you can ask a cat. Look, I go to one of the biggest PlayStation people I know, and I'll ask them, "Hey man, you gonna pick up that Yakuza?" And they're gonna tell me I'm not picking up that shit.
Okay, it's not
I'm here. So okay, but yeah. So again, but okay, for that person to say that, then. Why is it that it's, you know, look, for people that like Yakuza, I'm not mad at them for liking it. You know what I mean? So what's the point? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you ask casuals about Yakuza, not a lot of them going to be interested in it.
We walk into retail. I just said the average guy. We're not talking about. You know, I don't even know what the hell asking is.
Crazy ass the different stipulations of where you can go into retail, get this. I can go because you can go into the store and you can come and get the game that you want. So you still technically can buy that game. Like if you want the Darwin Project, you can go ahead and say, "Look, I want to get these points. I'm just gonna go to my local."
Okay, all right. Give me an example. Maybe you understand like this, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to go back.
Hey, listen, you are what you call the hardcore, boy. Hardcore, you know, and again, casual. Our number is 25-1, right? I'm just saying, and I'm always hardcore. I don't even know what the fuck action is, right? But anyway, I say this, right? I'm just talking about AAA exclusive content, you know, whatever or just retail when you go in. If you look at what Sony has released or that they're releasing, you know what I mean? It's more than triples what we have over here. Whether you like those games or not, all of that is subjective, right? That's whether you like it, who likes it, doesn't matter, right? Is their fan base, they're like it. And this is the problem when you have people such as myself, is that what Microsoft is giving here, their core doesn't like it. And those are going to be honest. You know what I mean? Games.
See, there you go. That's where you're fucking up because you just said the core don't like Sea of Thieves.
Okay, they don't.
How they don't?
How do you know that, man?
How do you know that?
Okay, I'm what you consider the core, right?
How do you know? No,
you ask me a question. Are you going to allow me the chance to?
You call yourself the biggest casual that there is.
Okay, listen. Are you going to allow me to answer your question?
Well, I'm just saying. You want to get the knife and cut the bullshit, cut the fat, and get to the lean goddamn meat.
Are you going to allow me to answer your question? You don't have to question my integrity. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, I am what you consider the core. The hardcore, the diehard that been here since day one. Let me finish. You by your own admission didn't get it open the Xbox to the 360. So again, I would hate to question your credibility. I've been here since day one. I've been here since day one. I've been here through the ups and when we were getting trounced by the PlayStation 2 18.
I've had an OG Xbox. I got it right in my closet. Matter of fact, I showed it on Twitter.
Okay. Did you
get it? At the end of the day, your opinion.
Okay. Are you going to let me finish? Are you going to let me finish? Okay. You put your swords down, Xbox. Let me answer the question. Okay. So I said again that the reason why you have so many rumblings over here because Sea of Thieves really didn't speak to their core. Now, some of you guys like this shit, okay? Cool. I don't have a problem with anyone liking them. But it's not just Sea of Thieves when they're giving their core games like Lucky Tales, Disney Rush, Zoo Tycoon, Sea of Thieves, Phantom Dome with the original goddamn assets. That's why you have the rumblings over here. Whether you like, and it's not even, because this is what we like to deflect. We talk about what Sony had. Well, Sony didn't have this back in 2012. We're talking about right now. I don't give a fuck about that because if I want to play, I have a PlayStation, okay? I am a multi-console owner. I've always owned everything, right? But again, I'm talking about my preferred platform of choice. And what I'm saying, exclusive content-wise, or, what they've been giving us has been felt in comparison. Whether then again, we all have our opinions. But come on.
And that's
But
what
you're using.
But that's what
Okay.
you're doing. You're using your opinion. You're trying to see. Look, I understand that you've been hanging with the
Oh shit!
fanatics.
Shout out to Top Dog. He said, "Sold my goddamn Xbox."
I get it. You listen to that. You've been listening to the fade for too long, man. And that's cool.
Fade. What else? The fade?
You know what I'm saying? You been listening to all this little craziness, man. I mean, you only got maybe a couple of hundred of these weirdos that wants to talk about what's so bad about Xbox. You look at these channels; they don't even really talk about their games in particular, unless it's a big budget game, or how the numbers sell, a Metacritic and shit like that. They don't really get into the logistics about what's going on. Like me and Bot was bringing up about Sea of Thieves, and all you see people in the chat saying, "Hell, it's bad." They probably ain't even played it.
I know, right?
What's going on? Yeah, and so the thing of it is, look, I don't, you know what I'm saying? If you are a real gamer,
Okay.
real gamer, you would give two shits about what somebody from the outside yaps about what's going on, man. Look, if you don't like what's going on with Xbox, you've done what you had to do, and that's fine. You still my boy. But again, for me and for the millions of other Xbox gamers out there, they give two shits about what these Rudy Boot punk ass motherfuckers out here don't. We don't care about your opinions. We keep it moving. Go ahead.
I want you to say right now, man. I want you to be aware of this because you're my man. And you do realize that everything that you're saying right now will be used against you.
I know it will be used against you.
Listen, to be fair, nigga, you are on the record. Hear me? On numerous BGST, you said if Microsoft doesn't listen again. So whether you vote your opinion or not, you're feeling the same way I because you guys even said if Microsoft don't deliver that at E3. So if you're fine with what Microsoft is giving you, it would be no wait to E3. You're fine with what you're getting.
Okay, hold on, Z. Let's get real with this, right? Okay, let's get real. Let's go to church. Let's go to church. Let's go to church. No, I never said that I'm done with Xbox. I said I'm just not going to talk about it no more, right? I just
said that, but you're fine with what you're getting.
No, because it's just the same thing over and over again. That's too repetitive. Let's go to church right now. Let's pass the offering, Z. Okay, we'll come out here and talk about what PlayStation fans about Xbox and how we don't. We got to wait for E3. Give me what big AAA games that comes out for PlayStation. Where do you go see them at? Are they on television? Or do they come out on a commercial? Or do they get it at a fucking conference and E3 as well?
Hold up. Pay the bills. The Ruham said, Z,
yeah.
Their opinion matters, not yours. That's what it sounds like. Keep up with the good work, brother. No, okay, but nigga, do finish what you're saying. Okay, finish. You said we don't wait there. We don't. Only time you hear about big announcements from Sony is at game show.
From E3 and from the other two conferences that they have. That's it.
Yeah. But the thing is,
you don't ever hear about big games coming out just out of the blue. So why would they think Xbox or Microsoft would be wanting to show something when you got the biggest gaming mecca out there, which is E3, which everybody goes to, all the media goes to it, and that's where you reveal your big stuff.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I want to take this one. K-Maker, you kind of doomed yourself with that. So they showed it at E3, PSX, and any other show they might have, maybe Tokyo Game Show, whatever. Xbox had all those opportunities. They had E3. We can barely name a few games from that last E3 we had. They had Inside X.
Oh, that's you that can
hold on. They went to Comic Con.
E3, they had 42 games.
They had 42 games. I can't list them all, but that's just
Yeah, they went to Gamescom. They went to Comic Con. They went to PAX. They had an Inside Xbox. They're about to have another Inside Xbox. They had ample opportunity to show you stuff, but they chose not.
I didn't know that was a conference. I didn't know Inside Xbox was a conference.
It's something. It's like they're equivalent to a PSX.
Oh, it's
not because it's not a conference, bro. It's a show.
How come Nintendo can give you games, show you games at the Nintendo Direct thing? Like, we gotta be fair here.
I guarantee you, when you go to E3, you're going to see another Spider-Man. And I don't want to hear anybody do that damage control and saying, because you know you're going to see Spider-Man, because if Spider-Man's not coming out until September, that's what's coming.
Game announcements, right?
I'm just bringing up, when you hear about the big titles coming from Sony, you hear them from E3. And then they rotate those games all through
PSX.
But they rotate all those games except for Tokyo Game Show, where they show a lot more Japanese games.
Hey, man,
They
are
don't
you
show.
serious?
They do not show a whole bunch of other games. They don't show big AAA. I said, with their conferences.
Okay,
are they not conference?
Listen, you got E3.
Okay.
You got
Conference.
Sony does the Paris Games Week show.
Conference.
They do their own PSX and shit.
Conference.
And they get announcements. Okay, but you also have.
But okay, do those announcements? Are those big AAA games though, bro?
Oh, listen. I mean, again,
they're talking about games that they already showed at the conference.
Okay, listen, nigga. You gonna let me answer your question? Because we can sing together. We can't talk together. Right?
We can sing together.
To answer your question again. You said again that you said, what do you consider with AAA? You guys get what's AAA, what's block? Fine, they're announcing the games, right? But you're by your own admission, you said yourself, well, I'm gonna give them to E3. So if you're fine with what you're getting, you wouldn't be at the same thing. Well, you wouldn't be down to
No. I'm excited about the games that are here. I'm telling you about how excited I am about.
So why give them the ultimatum if they don't deliver at E3?
I never gave no ultimatum. That's other people. I just said that if they don't,
that was me.
If
they said it too.
Wait, no. I will tell you what K Mega said, and you're being 100% honest, K Mega.
Yeah.
So what you said was, if you'll give them until this E3, but if their E3's a dud, then you're not going to hype up E3 again.
Right, you're not going to hype up them.
That's what you said.
That's what I said. I never said that I was done or any of that craziness.
No,
I just said that I wasn't going to hype it. No, that's crap in them that said that shit. That's not me.
Now again, you my man, 50 grand, right?
No doubt.
And I would hate to question you until we don't talk.
You said
your own mouth to me.
It's right there.
Okay, I'm talking about fuck it. We're gonna talk about on and off here. You said
bullshit. Come on, man. We're gonna talk about what's off here. Don't let me get started.
Okay, you said if they don't show and deliver at E3, you're done with hype. You're just gonna play your game.
Yeah, I said that. What's that mean?
So what is that? What I said? So I'm asking you.
How did you I'm trying to say that I was done with Xbox or some crazy shit. I never said that.
I said you was said that. That's nothing came over. Listen, don't mix my words.
Okay. I said don't mix up mine.
Dumb. You were done hype. You're just gonna play your game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hype it up if their performance is not because I said this before too. If it might be great to me, but you're always gonna have somebody say that the show is gonna be horrible.
Yo, not for anything, but we're also thinking that with this E3, Phil Spencer has learned from a few mistakes, and they're actually gonna show things coming up in the future.
He says that like every year.
He doesn't say that every year, man.
But listen, he's been with Microsoft how long? Phil Spencer, you gotta act like Phil Spencer was a janitor.
And Phil Spencer, when he first came on the scene, he talked about only showing things within a year. That was the big thing. That's what he was going to do at E3.
He's been with Microsoft for how long? A part of this company. He's been in the gaming industry for how long?
But he's had bosses the whole time. He's the one that's.
I'm sorry. Is there anybody in the gaming industry that has made all the right moves, never made a bad decision at all?
But it's been
Bill Tetley.
It's been decision after. Listen, I'll be real. We gotta be honest here. The problems that we have, and you can say what you want about goddamn Donnie D. Fine, fuck it, right? But doing the Xbox is most popular at the height of his goddamn prime in his prime. Who was in charge of that shit? Goddamn Donnie D, right? All I want to say is this generation.
He was handed the keys to a Lambo, man. What are you talking about?
Listen,
if you want to say Peter Moore was the one that really set the tone.
Come on. Look,
man,
look. Disney fucking Rush.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Rumors for a fucking Forza kart racing game?
Yeah, there's a rumor for it, I guess.
Now, again,
why not?
Listen, I want to say this.
Yo, hold on. Z, just real quick. I've been waiting to say this. You talked about you are the core. Yes. You are a part of the core. You are not. It is not just strictly your opinion.
I understand
that goes on. But no, you were saying you're the core, and you feel like they're doing this with these games. They're putting out these shit games. These are shit games and stuff like that. But you are a part. The core of any gaming platform is actually a community, man. It's not just.
Let me ask you a question, Xbox. Okay. Now again, I would hate to question your integrity, but fuck it.
Let's go.
Part of the core. All right, look, a part of the core. I'm a small piece of the pie. I'm not of the core, right? So you said I say I'm a vocal of the minorities, right? I'm black and I'm a fucking vocal of the minority, right? Fuck, we gonna do this, right? So out of all the exclusives they've been releasing, have the core or the casual been buying these motherfuckers? It's not just me. I'm going down my friend. I have a lot of guys on my friend list.
Well, I consider myself part of the core, and I've been buying games, man. So
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've been supporting. I've been buying the games. I'm not understanding. Look.
No one's playing this shit.
Man, who's not playing it? Who's not playing? What are you talking about? Who's not playing what?
Down my friends list. I'm just saying to you. I said if I'm the one, like you said, the vocal minority, right?
I know.
And I said this is what started off, right? I said why you have so many grumblings over on the Xbox side, because their core, well, I'm part of the core. A lot of their core don't like the content that exclusive wise that Microsoft have been providing us. Okay, that's what started this whole conversation, right?
And then you went on to say your opinion on what games you feel suck that they have put out, like. Yes. But you're only a part of that core. I don't know where you got that the core.
I'm asking you,
right
is
now.
it just me? So you're fine. So basically what you're saying, you're fine with getting games like Disney Rust, Zoo-Kai Toon, Phantom Dust with the original.
There's a place for all those games. It might not be in my library, but I got a full library right now, and it's only getting bigger, man. I'm getting
bigger with what?
I got Sea of Thieves. I'm getting Crackdown. I'm getting State of Decay 2. I'm getting the next Forza Horizon coming out. When they do drop the next Halo, I'm getting that as well. The next Gears is coming out. Like what?
Hey, Bob, we're talking about what they've been giving you right now. You bought all those games?
Why am I talking about right now? I'm playing games right now. I'm playing PUBG. I'm playing Sea of Thieves. I'm playing games.
Listen, now we're dealing with semantics. We're talking about, again, going back to the original statement, is what Microsoft has been providing exclusive content wise, right? So you're fine with that.
I'm fine with what they've done, and I'm interested to see what they're doing for the future. Yeah, because guess what? If I don't like a Disney game, that doesn't mean that it shouldn't drop. I'm not going to think within my own world and be like, you know what? That Disney game should not drop because I don't want that shit. Because I know there's other gamers out there that do.
Okay, again, so I'm going down my friends list. I've never seen it because a lot of people must not like it.
Dude, do you know how small your friends list is compared to how many Xbox gamers there are out there?
NPD. Am I right? You have something called the NPD, right? Have you seen any of those goddamn games that we named on the NPD?
I don't really look at the NPD like that, man.
You can't recall? So you dropped the bid at exactly 11:45? You know you don't fucked up, right? You know you don't fucked up, right? So again. So,
when NPD numbers come out, man, I hear it from you. I'll hear it from Tim Dog. I'll hear it from Crack. You know what I'm saying? I don't go out there and look for numbers.
Bleed green, right? Tim Dog, look, shout out to my man, the Ram. He said, where are those 42 games? Now, listen, fuck it. Tim is a bigger goddamn fanboy than probably all of us, right? When you got, again, he even said himself, when you got people like him questioning direction as far as exclusive content that Microsoft providing us, it's a problem.
5, Assassin's Creed.
We name it multi-plats. We're talking about exclusive content. We're talking about exclusive content.
Huh?
We're talking about exclusive content. I'm just talking about the exclusives. You know what I mean? So again, you got people again like Tim Dog, even he's questioning, or even Chris, whatever, they say that he's gonna wait to E3.
But that's their opinion and that's their prerogative. But their opinions don't make up the whole of the core of a gaming platform, man.
I mean, I'm pretty narcissistic. I like to think my opinion does.
I mean, it all revolves around Chris, dude.
So, but to say this, right? Fine, fuck it. And I think this is why maybe where we're at, because Xbox fans, we've become complacent and say that there is no wrong and no fault. There's no room to get better and strive for a game. So again, if we keep playing our exclusive content, so listen, whether you like these games or not, and maybe if you agree with this, whether you like what Sony has of not walking simulators, one and done, whatever you want to call it, we can't agree to the fact that Sony is catering to their audience. Whether you like those games or not, fine. That's all. Again, that's subjective, right? But what Microsoft, whether you like Disney World or whatever the fuck, fine. I'm not knocking you for liking those. That's not the point of this argument. Oh, I mean the argument bit. But what I'm saying, why you have so many rumblings over here, maybe on the Xbox side, because maybe there are more than just me with the same opinion that we don't like what Microsoft is providing us. Or I'll give you another bigger example, right? And I'm gonna shut the fuck up after we get the hell out of here. Each generation, right? To me, and again, here's my opinion. For a console to be successful, whatever the case, you need a new AAA goddamn game, something new, something fresh, right? That on the likes of like the first Xbox, you had Halo. Second one, you had Gears. I'm just saying on the Xbox side of things, we have yet to get that oh shit moment exclusive wise. Whereas Sony, whether you like this game or not,
because our Xbox moments have been torn down every single time, man.
Right.
But I'm just saying, but we having
Dude, Sunset Overdrive could have been that one. Yo, we could be having a sequel right now.
Quantum Break is amazing.
Listen,
Quantum Break
is amazing.
Okay,
I mean,
Rise is not on the level of Halo or Gears. Sunset is not on the level of Halo or Gears.
Why isn't Sunset on the level of Halo or Gears?
Are you gonna say based that on sales? Because again,
no, I didn't know.
What's that based on? What's that based on? But what's that based on?
About sales, okay?
What's that based on?
To be honest, if we're gonna say that, and I like Sunset Overdrive, I beat it and I completed it. To say that Sunset Overdrive was on the level of a fucking Gears on Halo, that's no better.
But why isn't it though, man? You're telling me it's not. I'm asking you why.
I mean, what makes you think that the second iteration wouldn't be?
You've been interrupting me. Listen, like I said, give me a chance, nigga. Do tell me, give me a chance to speak to counter this. That's no better than saying what Shannon Loftus said about Recoil being on the same level with Halo Gears. If we want to listen, if I sad to say this fucked up, if we want to say that, or is our expectation just that goddamn low, then this goddamn thing is over. Now, whether you like Horizon or
you're still not
for Sony. Whether you like Splatoon or not, that's a new IP which was huge for Nintendo. We haven't get to exclusive.
Okay, so you would look at Splatoon as a AAA. You would look at Splatoon as a AAA.
For Nintendo fans, for Nintendo, hell yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me go ahead and answer the question for you, Xbot and K Mega, and this will be it. Microsoft did have that exclusive AAA that was revolutionary. That was a console seller, but we just don't have an exclusive anymore, and that was Titanfall. That was your big game, but you lost that.
That was a big game.
That was a big
game. That was the game, bro.
That was not the game. That was one of them. That was one of them. See, look, you thinking of sales, man. You're not. Look, I don't know what kind of bullshit that you.
I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this. When you're talking,
I don't get it.
When you're talking like Halo back in the day and Gears last generation, something fresh, something that can grow and become a monstrous like IP. And with that, I believe Sunset Overdrive could have done that. One thing they needed to do with Sunset Overdrive was have multiplayer co-op for the story. If they did that, and they can easily do that with a sequel. But every time an Xbox game came around, there was always something about, like back in the day, it was about power and resolution and frames per second and all this good stuff, when it should have been about the game and about the immersive quality of the game and about the gameplay. And it was never about that, or else we would have already had our flagship title for this generation.
Hey, man, all I'm going to say was
because of Donnie D, and because of Donnie D, because of the Donnie D, he almost put Xbox in the coffin. And the fact of it is, you know what I'm saying? And that
blaming Donnie D.
Donnie D made a lot. He canceled a lot of games that could have been out for the Xbox this generation.
He's been going how long? At what point did we stop blaming Donnie D?
No, just look at the fact that Phil's been doing a fantastic job, man. And I mean, great games do not take overnight to make.
We can close the show with this. What great game did genre defining moment exclusive wise would you attribute to Phil? What? He's been there for 4 years.
He's been there for 4 years, but how many of the games that he signed off on that he's been working on that are out?
Ooh.
The only AAA game that's 100% Phil Spencer.
Recoil, Zoo Tycoon, Disney Rush, Phantom Dust, Original Ashes. Am I missing one?
Sea Thieves. That's it.
I said Sea Thieves.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. So we talking about what you said. Phil's been doing an amazing job. So
he has been doing an amazing job.
Genre defending game would you attribute to Phil?
Man, Phil, how many get a big AAA game, right?
I'm asking 2018. That's what I'll contribute to Phil. 2018, man.
Everything that's going on, the power of the cloud, all of these things, all of these assets. Yeah, all these games. Look,
all that stuff was in the works before Phil, man.
I understand that, but everything about what is going on right now with everything being set up for the Xbox is going to have a bright future, man. For the money that they've invested on big titles that's going to be coming out. And look, I'm just letting you know, man. I mean, look, good games just don't get made overnight.
Yeah. I
so
mean,
again,
we've had more announcements.
When we look and see how many years it's been, when you look and see how many years games has been in development, that's like Horizon Zero Dawn. How long was that in development? That game was once going to be something else, and it got canceled, and then they did something else with
what does that have to do
with Horizon Zero Dawn? Because it's the point of what I'm saying. It's like if you, with the big titles, they don't just pop out of nowhere in 1 or 2 years. They don't.
Yeah, Mega, you hit that trigger with Power of the Cloud. You see the chat? It's just starting to roll like ticker tape.
I don't care about that. They're always triggered when I say something. Man. I mean, it's just a fact.
It's that or else.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know. Hey man, ain't like you knock my head off with that one. But anything off your chest, because I'm about to slide into a diabetic.
Yo, Z, I just want to say at the end of the day, people who won't play another piece of plastic because of their love for their piece of plastic that they put underneath their TV. Guess what, guys? I'm going to be playing God of War. Plus, I'm going to be playing Sea of Thieves. Plus, I'm going to be playing Ori 2. Plus, I'm going to be playing Spider-Man. I am getting the full gaming experience above all that bullshit.
Well, look at you, braggart.
Yeah, I mean, it's just real talk, man. I'm like, I'm not tripping about it. For whatever PlayStation game that I want, I can get.
Exactly.
So that's I'm not worried about that.
There are millions of Xbox guys that can only afford one console, and I guess that's not a me problem. That's a you problem. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, it is a you problem if you're gonna try to tell people about what they like and what they don't like. That's you know what I'm saying.
I can understand why maybe why a lot of people may have went across the street. You know what I mean? Because they feel.
Well, I mean, I can meet them over there. I mean, I got that over there. I just got them dusted off. I mean, it's my side piece.
Can I say one thing real quick?
Yeah.
Let me say one thing.
Yeah.
When it's all said and done, I mean, it's a good time to be a gamer because we're getting a lot of incredible games, whether you got a PlayStation or an Xbox, whether you got both or you got one. We got a lot of good games coming out. It's a good time to be a gamer. We should all come together as a community. Why do we keep fighting each other? Beats the fuck out of me. Sometimes it's fun and cheek, but sometimes it's way too serious.
You got Xbox. You need to invest in Game Pass. You're paying $10 a month for over 160 games. All the newest first-party games are dropping.
Wait, hold on. K-Maker, you should read that one.
Said, I'm getting the definitive version of your favorite games on my PC. Fuck, nigga. And Xavier Bay, he said here, when were we gonna? He said we will stop blaming Donnie D when you stop giving him credit for the current good games we have. I don't know about any current good games that we have on Xbox. So I'm just saying, nigga, do tell. You know what I mean?
Talking about his PC, it's probably a battery hooked up to a TV, hooked up to a dead mouse with.
But I bet it's hooked up with Windows though. I bet his PC is running off of Windows.
My man Trey Wolf file. He said, "Why do y'all let?" Oh, I can't see him. Let me make this a little bigger. Somebody can see it. You can read my screen bugging. You might see Trey Wolf. Somebody see it, but me.
Yeah. Why do you let Xbot escape with a question earlier? It's okay if Rare published a $60 game on market with a boss and rendered.
What?
You're gonna have to read that one.
In the fucking escape with the question earlier, is it okay that Rare publishes a $60 game on the market with a boss that later on is gonna be rendered or patched into the game?
I mean, it's no different than Sea of Thieves. We've already kind of covered that.
I ain't gonna lie, that was funny when it bot. It's gonna because the creature's gonna forever be changing, and maybe a pink.
Dude, if you go in and you listen to what Rare said about the game, they said that within their description of the game, man.
What said what? What they say?
That the Kraken's gonna evolve with every single content drop, man. That they're this way.
Not a full.
Yeah, but it's no excuse to not have the full creature in there. That's just laziness.
Dude, nobody knew that. At the end of the day, the water was black. Nobody knew what was down there. It wasn't until somebody went swimming down at an angle and took advantage of like of game development to be like,
not like this, bot. Come on, bot, not like this. Not like this.
I think there was a reason they were hiding that Kraken.
Anyway, what were they doing anyway with the camera?
I'm sorry, I don't. I'd rather fight tentacles than a penis demon. I'm saying.
Well, in all fairness,
what am I supposed to be there? You're not supposed to be behind the doors anyway. It says no customers behind this point. What was he doing with the camera anyway? Hey, listen, guys, if you enjoyed the goddamn show, hope you enjoyed the level of entertainment that we delivered to you guys in the day. My man, between K Mega, my man, Bot, Jesus Christ, I need my insulin. These guys, they need. But anyway, thank you guys at all. Like I said, we catch you guys during the week. Bot, you do your show. What's the next podcast?
Every Saturday on my channel. Next podcast, it is gaming news with actual gameplay, man. So there's something to watch while we're talking.
Yes, that doesn't eat up the bandwidth, whatever the case.
Nah, man, I got ways. Man. I grew up in the streets, man. I do shortcuts all over the place to make that thing.
Well, you probably use OBS. I'm talking about far as
OBS, yeah.
CPS usage, doesn't fuck with.
Yo, I keep my CPU usage below 20% doing that.
All right, for sure, man. All
right,
man. My man Mega, they was asking about. They asking, did you change the dates of GRG? What day are you shooting it on? They said,
oh no, I gotta do GRG is always every Friday night. The main GRG, but I'm doing.
Listen, for the record, what time do you do GRG? Is it?
It's 8:30 Central. It's 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern.
Because okay, all right. So what time Mooch does this thing?
Mooch does his stuff at 6 o'clock Eastern. Yeah. 6, 7, whatever. But anyway, yeah.
7 o'clock Eastern, man.
7 o'clock.
I'm on that show too.
Yeah, so
I know that, man.
But anyway, yeah. But I got a GRG uncut. But that's part of that's part of the Patreon. So that's we just did a show to let people know that we want to do a lot of that.
Okay, that's not. Also, you got to be a Patreon.
We got a Patreon, man. Also, yeah. What's really funny is that for people that signing up, you get God of War. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll buy that dog shit. No, I'm just playing. It's
in a bag full of peas, man.
Yeah. I whoever joins the Patreon, I appreciate the people that has joined it already. We'll go ahead and we'll give out God of War, or if you don't want God of War, we'll give away that Ultimate Edition of Sunset Overdrive. I'm not Sunset Overdrive.
How much are the tiers to subscribe to your Patreon?
You can start out at the lowest tier, man. You can start at $1, $2, man, and it just goes up. And for whatever, man. So we're doing.
Okay, Mega. What about $1.99 though?
Yeah, $1.99 tier. I don't think we have a $1.99 tier, but you know what I'm saying. You can come in for $1 if that's what you want to do. Yeah, we'll be giving away God of War though. If you guys are interested, so go ahead and join.
All right. Okay. Chris, what's going on with you? With your Penetrate podcast?
Well, see, what I do is a little bit different. In between all this video game nonsense, I help some friends in need, because I call my listeners of my show, the Double Penetration Podcast, with my sexy, dopey friend, the Creep Queen. I call our listeners friends because, they write in and sometimes they need some relationship help. And we just not really signed a deal, but we worked out a deal to be on Demon Seed Radio, their podcast network. If you're familiar with Mr. Skin and some other kind of weird porno type shows, we do that. And so we're doing that. So doublepodcast.com, Double Penetration Podcast everywhere. Check us out. I get to be funny, and you get to hear a chick be really open about her sex life. She's pretty incredible. So check us out.
Also, so your podcast is coming to a radio. Hey, dope shit, man.
Yeah.
God is great. All right. What do you got going on? Are you do a show or something also?
Yeah, what's going on, guys? If you don't want a video game podcast, you want to talk about like nerd shit like Star Wars, anime, Spider-Man, whatever, check out the Smash Podcasts. Come on every Saturday at about 3:30 Eastern. Okay. And Z, we have a live question. Is there going to be a BEASTFIRE reaction to that dog shit inside Xbox tomorrow?
When is tomorrow? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's tomorrow. What time does it come on tomorrow?
Around 6:30
p.m. All right, no, not a problem.
You ready for them new avatars, boys? They're coming.
Tomorrow, 6:30. BEASTFIRE. Right. Once if you got a shameless plug on my end, guys, if you're not signed up for the Discord, I'm gonna leave the links down below. Also, shout out to the guys of the Patreon supporters. I just released 2 behind the scenes. I do like the hot mic, so you got some exclusive behind the scenes. With what we talk about. Actually, believe it or not, you even get one of the, because someone sent Bond a link. You even got one of me and Bonnie. Really, you guys like that drama, that fuck shit. When me and Bonnie and going back and forth in the last one. But like I said, the links will be down below. I'm putting the link in here again. The Patreon and all that good stuff. And also, last time we go, shout out to the guys that have sponsored my dog shit here channel. I think it's about 6 or 7 now. 7 sponsors. You guys got your exclusive emojis that I'm working. Like I said, I appreciate it. All that you do, and for myself, I've been offered aid to do a podcast with particular entity. You know, I'm going to say that on Twitch, something exclusive to Twitch. You know what I mean? But get to work at the details. I don't know if they're going to have the rights to next gen. Like, I don't know how that shit works. You know what I mean? But and plus, I don't know much about Twitch either. Like, I got you guys maybe fill me in. Make sure I'm not getting beat, Jip. So look out for that. In a promising conversation today. So anyway, thank you guys for rocking out with all. You know what I mean? We didn't get to the question. I guess I know these guys answer. BGSC, the members of BGSC really think the Xbox is the best box, or is it brand loyalty? And I think Bot and K Maker, Danny killed me from diabetes, and I got there.
Xbox is the best box, baby. It's not about brand loyalty. It's just where I'm entertained with it. You know what I'm saying?
But the Discord's not in the description. Yes, it is. Look, I just left a comment right there, good brother. Look at the comment. Click the link. I wish you can click the link. But if it's not there, I mean, I don't know if it's not how for you to click. Just come back to this video in about 5 minutes when it renders. It will be in the first comment pinned down below. Or go to any one of my videos. It's always in the first comment that's pinned there. You know what I mean? The Patreon, same as well, all that stuff, the mixing, everything. I mean, but anyway, again, thank you guys for rock. Also, too, I'm sorry. For those of you that have been asking about SoundCloud and iTunes and all, finally, all the shows and everything are being uploaded to SoundCloud, iTunes, and that's in the description of the video. iTunes and whatever Android radio link, Stitcher radio or something, however it goes, this there. Thank you again. We catch you guys during the week. I'll be back tomorrow with some more fuck shit. Appreciate it.
That cracking.
It's lacking.